Let's get started with our foundation exercises today. All the key ones you need to get race ready, to get weekend ready. We're going to come over to the wall, place your hands onto the wall, push your heels down into the ground, and wake up our calves today. Get a special focus on the hamstrings. We'll touch on a little bit of strength in there as well. But today is all about mobility. All about waking up the muscles. One of the favourite quotes is, we're not looking to smash this, we're just looking to tick it off. So if you're on WhatsApp, you'll know it's a big thing this week. So pushing those heels into the floor. If you like, get a little bit lower. And this just wakes up the calves. Okay, slowly walk forwards, come up onto your mat, onto the floor, and look to just do small, quick steps onto the floor to wake up the calves, the feet, shake out your arms, and loosen off your upper body. Whew, good stuff. First of a few hamstring exercises. We're going to put one foot in front, toes forwards, and we're going to scoop under with our hands. Changing legs, scooping under with our hands. The focus on this one is to keep that leg in front straight at the knee, not letting the knee bend as you go into it. Stretch behind the knee, but also down your hamstrings if they're a little tight. All the fun I have with this, if my hands are touching the floor, for me personally, I know that my hamstrings are in good shape. If they're not, I know they need a little bit more mobility. Find out what your foundation or your set point is for good level. We're now going to bring the toes up and we're going to scoop over the top, butterfly with the arms, keeping that leg in front straight. If you find it easier and you've got enough space, you can walk through these ones. Nice. Nice little warm up for the back as well as the shoulders get activated. 3 more. Controlled knee straight in front. Last one. Brilliant work, guys. We're going to walk on the spot, kicking your heel back, focusing on the heel coming as close to the bum as possible. Have a look down at your knees. Are one of your knees coming forwards or are they in line? Try and keep them in line. So don't let the knee that's just about to bend come forwards like I'm showing here. And look to keep the knee back, the heel coming forward powerfully. Look towards the screen and just locate and just control the core so you don't rock side to side as you do this. Add the arms, running arms, and look to stay nice and upright without too much lean side to side. Guys, that's really good. Really good stuff. Fantastic. Okay, time to kick the computer or phone down by giving you the sole of your foot towards the screen, kicking forwards. Once again, try not to rock too much side to side. Squeeze the glutes. This does take a bit of practice. Lovely. Also, as you're doing this, don't look to lean back. Try and get nice and tall through the core. Shake out those arms. Rotate those arms back. And breathe.
You can join me now anyway. Got lots of space.
Good work, team. Keep that going, guys. Good work, team. Really good. Keep that going. Well done. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the kicking the heels back. It's a little bit more dynamic. So if you like, you can run on the spot here, or you can keep it the same if the legs are feeling a bit tired today, and just go for power with the heel flick back. Well done, guys. Keep that going. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Nice stuff. Really well, guys. Okay, power stance. Feet side about 1 meter apart, Julie. Toes forwards, going side to side, and just touching the instep. A nice amount of monster walking this week I've seen. And we joke around about the meter apart. It does depend on how long the legs are, depending on how far you can monster walk or generally step sideways. Okay, get a little bit further, maybe touch the outside of your foot if you can. Does that feel tight on the inside of the leg? Brilliant. We're going to need a chair or wall for the next exercise. Okay, and we're going to come across here. Sure, the toes are facing forwards for as much of this movement as possible. Nice and relaxed. Good work, guys. And breathe. Keep that going. Just slowly looking to get a bit further across the body. And trying to kick anything down. Change sides. Good work, guys. Well done. One side tighter than the other. Is it hard to keep the toes facing forwards on one side? Are you coming diagonally on the other side? Keep that going, guys. Really good. Really good stuff. Keep going. Fantastic. Okay, and relax there. If you've got a chair, take that out of the way. Come down onto your mat. We're going onto our knees. Hands forwards, bringing the bum back towards your heels. Knees in together. Hands forwards. You're just going to push your arms forward as you bring your chin down to your chest. Feel stretch along your vertical column, along your spine. Three, two, one. Come up to the neutral position or pause. Hips down into the floor. And this time, looking up and lengthening out your core muscles. All right, guys, really good stuff. Double check you're on mute. Double check that red microphone's there, or you'll be leading the strength part towards the end. Fantastic. Come back for the last time here. Heels down to the bum. Chin down to chest. Falling those fingers forwards and breathing out. Lovely. Hips forwards, nice and controlled. Head comes up. Hips drive into the ground, looking up at the ceiling. Great work, guys. Okay. We're going to go into our first strength exercise. Lying onto your side, relax with your hands down by your side here. We're going to bring your leg just straight up and down. And then I want you to point your toes down into the floor and simply touch just a few centimeters, about 30 centimeters in front of your resting leg. So one leg is straight, the other leg is touching just in front, and you're touching down with your toes. You're pointing your toes into the floor. Good. Nice and controlled. Slow it down. Just a few more. Keep that going. That's me for a moment. Lovely. Okay, come behind the body now. Heel goes into the floor. Same distance as it was in front. About 30 centimeters there. Good. Nice and controlled. Brilliant work, guys. I'll put my video back on, why not? Okay, lovely stuff. That was me getting out of it. And changing sides, so flipping around to the other side. Toes come down and up, here we go. Lovely job. With this one, it's about control, it's not about speed. So what you're looking to do is just have complete control of that leg as it comes down. If you need to see what's working in terms of the strength, it should feel easy through the first few reps. Hand goes onto the glutes, the bum, and you're just going to poke that down. You'll feel that even more as we now go on to behind the body. Push your heel down and coming straight up. Try not to come forwards. Try and do a straight line up and relax that head down. Activate the glutes. Doing this before weekend. Friday is a key activation day. Is essential just to make sure everything levels up. Everything becomes nice and neutralized. 5 left. So that you run more efficiently or faster. 2, 1. Okay, from here we're going to roll onto our front. Head relaxes down, and you're going to just bring your heels up towards your bum. We call these tantrums. This is nice and controlled. These are a few things I've spoken to you guys about this week. This one being one where you've got tantrum goals, which I love the sound of. Yeah, and with this one, we're looking just to improve mobility of the quads, but equally, we're not looking to overdo this one. So if it does feel too tight, stay at that level or reduce off slightly, anyhow it feels. Any sharp pain in mobility is a warning sign to stop that exercise. You know the drill. We're going to bring that heel up on one side, the side close to the screen. Bring the knees together and heel come as close to your bum as you can. Here is level 1. Completing level 1 involves your heel hitting your bum. If you complete it, you're going to just keep it there, no further. Not going to lift the knees up or anything like that yet. Just have a body check. Is your spine twisted? Is your hips grounded? Are your hips grounded? You want to keep your hips completely neutral, flat to the floor. Relax the leg, kick them both out. We're staying on the same side. We go to level 2 next. Level 2 starts with completing level 1 and moving on. If you haven't completed level 1, stay there and look to get your heel to touch your bum. Here we go. Heel to bum. Okay, you've got that there. If that's the case, you can lift your knees slightly off the floor, keeping your heel in touch with your bum. Do a stretch up on your upper quads. Make sure your hips are grounded, your head is relaxed down, so it puts less pressure through your back. Level 2 is complete if your knee can come off the floor and your heel can stay in contact with your bum. Relax down. Kick out again. We stay on the same side for the final one here. Really good, guys. Okay, same side. Heel to bum, level 1 completion. Knee up. Heel still to bum, level 2 completion. And then just take it a little bit further if you like. For level 3, which is just a higher knee. Heel still to bum. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Kick them both out again. We now go to the other side. Same applies. Level 1 first. Okay. Heel to bum. Hips are forwards. Head is relaxed. Level 1 completion or very close. Is this tighter than the other side? Take note and share. Not now, but share on Airtable or in a message post session. Kick those both out. Go to level 2, reminder of that. Same as level 1, starting there with a slight knee off the floor. Here we go. Great stuff. Slightly off the floor. Brilliant work, team. Well done. Last 5 seconds. And let's get some tantrums in. So we're kicking those out. Brilliant. Quads take the impact of a downhill low cadence run, or if you start to slow at the end of an endurance run and start to heel strike and overstride, the quads take the impact. These are the muscles that we're working on now. Last one on that side. Level 1, heel to bum, knees down. Level 2, lift the knees up. Stay there for a moment. Level 3 is just drive the knees up a bit further, keeping your hips grounded, no twisting through the hips. Nice work, team. Really good. Okay. 5 seconds. Should be painful. If it is, lower it a little. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Just take note. Remind yourself, left or right, which was tighter. Then felt a bit more in the right than the left. So there's more work to be done there. Okay, spin around onto the back. Lovely. We're going to kick the legs up and slightly adapted hamstring base mobility to start here. So you're just kicking the legs up, you're not bringing the arms over, and you're just lengthening the legs by straightening at the knee. Okay, what I want you to do is bring both knees into your body and just hug underneath your knees by the top of the bottom of your hamstrings. From here, we're going to do exactly the same as we just were, by lengthening as much as they can, and then bending them again. Okay. Relax your head down and just straighten up and down on this one. And on the next one, just straighten them as much as you can. Bring your chin in this time and lift your toes up and down. Activate the ankles and the calves. You can alternate as if you're swimming. For you triathletes or swimmers, or you can bring them both together as well. Just get some movement into those two. Okay, that's the head down, bring the knees into your chest. Keeping the knees as close to your chest as possible. Straighten both those legs. Relax them both down. Lovely. Bring them up into a sit-up position. Okay, we're not sitting up, don't worry yet. Okay, bring one leg up straight above the body. Place your hands underneath that leg. And just hold that there for the moment. Relax the bum down into the floor. Just take note where that is at this stage. What is the angle of that leg? Is that tough? Is that easy? Is it 90 degrees? Is it less? Is it more? Bend that knee into your chest. Squeeze it into your chest here. Straighten out the other leg. And then bring that knee that's close to your chest over to your shoulder. Do a greater stretch. Those that have done this stretch before, do you feel this is tighter than normal? Is it looser than normal with less miles, more mobility, more strength maybe, bit of DOMs there? Okay, bring that back into the body. Bring that leg back in so it's in that neutral position, but this time, like we did at the beginning with both legs, you're going to keep the knee as close to your body as you can as you straighten it. The knee will naturally head away from your chest. Look to straighten the leg even more than you did in the first point. Okay, great work. Okay, bending that knee, squeezing into the chest for the last time here, straightening the other leg out, and knee to the shoulder. You know this one. Don't forget to breathe. So easy to hold your breath in mobility. As you start to turn blue, purple, these are warning signs. You need to breathe. That's why I'm looking at the screens. Everyone looks great. Okay, bring the knees back into the body. Leg back in for the last time. We're going to lengthen that leg, keeping it as close to your chest as you can. And really look to get a straight leg there. And a bit into the toes like we were before. Engaging the calves, feel the calves tighten, loosen, tighten, loosen. If you're dehydrated. Small chance of cramping here, but if that's the case, just stop with the toes. And relax down. Fantastic. Just push that away from the body. Bring that back in. Hands onto the core. Feel the core engage. Think about how you do this in your running style. This is your knee lift up. And that's why the core is essential in running. And it helps bring that knee up into that forward momentum position. Okay, relax that foot down. Bring the other leg up. And just kick back behind your body, just to warm that up before the main static stretches. Lovely. And then hold that leg nice and straight up above the body. Is that more flexible than the other side? Is it not? Is that normal for you? Relax the bum down. Bend that knee into the chest. Straighten the other leg out. And pull that over towards your shoulder. And breathe. Lovely. Bring that back into the chest. leg back in, straighten the leg. This time keep your knee as close to the body as you can, but straighten the leg as much as you can at the knee. Okay, bend that knee into the chest for the last time. Straighten the leg out, over to the shoulder, you know the drill. Fantastic, well done. Knee back in, last time straightening out. Hamstrings are truly stretched here. With this last one, we're going to add the toes in if you like. Toes towards shins, away from shins. Essential those calves are warmed up for those cross-country style runs at the weekend. Marion Keeley, as well as those park runs that might have a little bit of slippery aspects to them too, like Tilgate, like Horsham. Okay, relax down. Brilliant work, guys. Okay, coming up onto your bum, we're going to place one leg in front, one leg across. You've got a choice of two levels here. Level one, straight leg, other leg comes across, and you pull your knee across. Level two is actually a bent leg. You'll know where you are with these guys. You'll know what state the glutes are in. You go straight to what is best for you. And holding that one statically there, just to get a nice loosening out of the glutes, which we go to work on next. Glutes and calves next. Lovely. Okay, other side. Very hard to do on this one, just to make sure you get the right side. Other leg is bent. The knee in front should be parallel to the torso, not out to the side. And the foot that you're holding the knee of as you pull across your body should be grounded. Greater the angle actually at the knee, the closest to 90 degrees, the more you should be able to feel the stretch. As you pull that across your body, look in the opposite direction. Fantastic. Okay, the next exercise is going to be a calf stretch. We're doing one of those. We're going into a calf strength exercise, sorry, not stretch, where you're going to come up onto your toes. You can use a step on these. I want you to think about, as you do this, your big toe. So as you're standing up here, I want you to imagine you are concentrating just on your big toe. And I want you just to lean your body forwards into a calf raise through your big toe. Okay. Brilliant work. Imagine you are running. This is your movement, and your push off is coming through. Ideally, the biggest of the toes, we move forwards, and you're just rocking from your heels to your toes. Okay? It's just activating the calves a little. Nothing too intense. Just forwards, 1 to 2 seconds, back. Don't let the heels or the sole of your foot roll too far in, unless you've been advised to. Just only one of us. So we are going to push forwards onto that toe 5 more times. 4 more times. Try and stay with my speed. 3 to go. Now 2. Now 1. Lovely. We come over to the wall or chair. Both hands forwards like we did at the beginning of the session. You're going to push your leg back, and you're going to push down into that heel and hold a static stretch for the gastro. The main-bodied calf. Heel comes into that floor. Really drive down into the heel. Just keep that as a static stretch. Feel the lengthening of the calf. Lovely work. You step forwards with that leg. The other leg comes back, and the heel goes into the floor. You can feel that leg kick through the calf. The heel is grounded, and you're driving through that heel into the ground. Push against the wall. Lovely job. Okay, coming forwards. With this next exercise, we're going to bring the leg across the body.
Back, back, back. I'm coming in a second. I'm just getting a cup of tea.
I'll be late to read you your story.
Hey, I'll try and be quick. Thomas, when you did your pepperoni sandwich, what sauce did you have?
Okay, guys, make sure you're muted at the moment. Otherwise, we will get you to pick the last parts of today, which is going to be a pretzel stretch next. Bring one leg across the body. Okay, we're going to lean forwards into this. Similar to our dynamic stretch we did, or the exercise we did a moment ago, you're going to lean forwards. You're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Change sides, other leg across. Lean forwards. Brilliant work, team. And to finish off, grab that massage stick if you have that. If you don't, using your knuckles, we're just going to go through the main body of the calf by going to our leg press stretch out. So you can place your massage stick at the ankle. You're going to push away from the body, stretching that one out. And just coming up through the calf. You're welcome to angle either side as we go into the last few seconds of today's mobility session. Brilliant work. Change over to the other side. And all we're looking to do is just to activate to wake them up. You're welcome to spend a little bit more time on this if they are particularly tight. Otherwise, all good. Guys, fantastic work today.